Okay, guys, welcome to another weekly market review session. Let's get straight into it. Okay, so again, disclaimer, this is not financial advice, it's just our own opinions and our views that we may set out on our social media. Okay, so let's go ahead and check out the charts and see what's up. I want to be upfront from the get-go. It's not going to be much of a difference from last week. Markets are still looking overextended, and you'll see on the charts. And I am still expecting a pullback from the markets as well. Okay, so let's go and check out the charts to see this clearer. Okay, so we are on the S&P 500 chart. This is what's going on. Now, guys, like I mentioned in my previous video, I still think markets are overextended. This entire rally has just been led by tech, okay? And last week, we literally had NVIDIA's earnings come out, all right? NVIDIA's come out. So what actually happened when NVIDIA's earnings came out, I think most of you know, but if you don't, it flew, all right? So you can see when earnings happened, it flew, major gap up, I think about 25% jump. We had some people in the community who took advantage of this and made massive profits, okay? I myself also took advantage of this and made some massive profits for myself, okay? So again, this major jump caused NVIDIA to spike, and semicon stocks like AMD. Okay, AMD also spiked as well. But unfortunately, stocks like Intel was not too lucky for themselves, and you can see in the end, it gapped down for the stock. Okay, so again, because of NVIDIA spiking last week, you have tech booming and going up. Now, if you take a look at QQQ again, we are really getting, in my opinion, into overextended territory. You can see that, again, previously when I did my video, I was saying that the one, all right, the one on my FIBO, okay, would be the point where it would retrace, and it did retrace. I expected a further retracement to at least 50% or 61%, which is around 312 to 318. But that didn't happen. Instead, markets flew up even higher because of NVIDIA. And now we are reaching my 1.2 category, okay, where we are around price 351. Okay, so if I go on my daily chart, you can really see that honestly, we are quite overextended. And if I put on my RSI, you can also see here, guys, okay, very clearly. Let me just take this out. You can see very clearly that we are again in overbought levels. Okay, so again, price may go up a little bit more or start to chop from here, but I really think we are due for a pullback because this rally has just been completely been led by tech. Okay, completely been led by your NVIDIA, okay, then pulling up your Apple, your AMD, and so on. Okay, so again, just to refresh your memory, if we go look at the seasonality, for the month of May, you know, normally there is a pullback, okay, a pullback, and then the last week it rallies. Now, again, this is a different kind of year. We're not in the usual kind of year. In the month of April, where we're supposed to have it going up, we had a lot of choppiness going sideways, and then we only rallied, I think, towards the end of the week of April. So for May as well, I don't expect it to be the same. But again, so far, it's just been going up. I haven't seen a proper pullback. Okay, and you can see for the month of June that's coming up, it is normally a month of pullback and choppiness as well. So moving forward, maybe into the month of June, you can expect that there may be some choppiness and some pullback. Okay, I'm still waiting for further pullback. I believe, okay, this is just my own opinion, that QQQ should pull back, and it should pull back to at least my 61.8 level or 50% level, which is around 312 to 318. Okay, so this is not the time where I'll be loading up on stocks, guys. Okay, you shouldn't be doing that. It's not the time where I'll be loading up on my SPY or my QQQs. I am waiting for a proper retracement. Okay, I don't think markets are going to fall and we're going to go back into bear market territory. but definitely a pullback is necessary and a pullback is healthy. And you can see very clearly over here, if I use my ruler, that the previous pullback was from here to here, and you can see it's about a 9% drop. Okay, so if I do the same, okay, from where we are right now, okay, if I do about a 9% drop, can you see that is around my 318 level? Okay, my 318 level, my 61.8. And if we go down a bit further, that's about a 10% drop to my 50%. So that is why I say we can possibly drop, or we can possibly retrace down to this level. And these are the two levels that I'm going to watch out for. Okay, so this will be about an 8 to 10% drop, which is normal, which is what the previous pullback did. All right, now if we go into my Finviz, okay, so why I want to show all of you Finviz as well is because you can see this is the year-to-date performance of the stocks, okay, in the S&P 500, and literally you can see the ones that are the most green are your big tech stocks, all right, your Google, your Meta, your Netflix, your Amazon, your Tesla, and these are the guys that have entirely led the rally that's been happening. Okay, look at how crazy it is, guys, right? Nvidia 166% year-to-date return, Apple 35%, Microsoft 38%, Google, Amazon, Tesla all close to 50%. So I think it is really ridiculous. Okay, and if we go look at the ETFs, okay, I want you guys to pay attention. Okay, pay attention. Look at how much QQQ is up year-to-date. It's up 30%. Okay, 30% it is up year-to-date. SPY is up close to 10%, okay, in line with what it usually does. My Dow Jones, however, is still neither here nor there. Okay, neither here nor there. It's about, again, break even for itself. So I believe that, again, we are still due a pullback. We are still due something to the 8 to 10% mark. Markets are still overextended and it has to come down eventually. So the month of June may be the place where this will possibly happen. So I want you guys to still stay tuned to this, observe this. Don't be rushing into buying any stocks. Don't be rushing into buying any ETFs for yourself. Wait for the pullback. Okay, I've already told you what's the levels. I'm still going to be looking at my 61 to 50% level. Now again, okay, for SPY, so far been going sideways. We are around the 420 level, have not been able to break this. But if we do break this, then we can possibly test a little bit higher, probably all the way up to around the 430 level, okay, which is around here. This is the previous high. It may go up all the way there. Okay, so again, I do expect pullbacks on my tech stocks, on QQQ, SPY still going sideways. Maybe it could still go a little bit higher, but I think definitely for all our tech stocks, it is due a pullback for sure. Okay, so I'm not rushing into any long positions. I am being very neutral. I'm waiting for a proper pullback. Now, in terms of what events to look out for this week, so as you know, today is Monday. So Monday is Memorial Day in the States. It's a holiday. Tomorrow, Tuesday, we have consumer confidence. Wednesday, we have job openings data. This is something you should pay attention to. Again, number of job openings reported during a month. You know, with all the inflation news, with all the debt ceiling crisis and talks that's been going on, this is a data that you should watch out for, especially if you're doing any type of trading. Okay, you have unemployment claims coming out on Thursday. And finally, you have non-farm employment change. Okay, non-farm employment change, unemployment rate, and earnings. Okay, so again, this is important measure of inflation. Is earnings going up in tandem with the high inflation? Okay, this is employment. Employment is always a good indicator to see if the economy and the markets are well. And again, unemployment, is it because of inflation or because of the environment we are in with all this debt ceiling news? Is there higher unemployment that is around? Because that isn't a good thing for the economy. So again, this data on Friday will be fundamentally important and will shake up the markets for sure. Okay, so please pay attention to this. These are the events to look out for this upcoming week. Okay, but again, as I always tell you guys every single week, despite the volatility, there are still a lot of individuals that are capitalizing on this. Because if you know how to do trading for yourself, if you have a proper system with the right knowledge and guidance, you can be making some good returns for your portfolio and your money. Okay, and it's something that our students have been doing consistently. And despite last week having the markets go higher and being overextended, our students were still able to profit from this. Okay, so let me go ahead and share with you guys on the charts and share with you guys what exactly their results have been thus far. Okay, so these are the results from our students last week, and please go ahead and take a look, everybody. I think it's pretty incredible. Despite the volatility last week, these guys are crushing it. Okay, so Martha again doing a 5% in 1 hour. Fantastic. Okay, Mylene took an Apple call. Again, this was a call out from me. So no problem, Mylene. See, she managed to capitalize on the opportunity and made some returns for her portfolio. Okay, AMD call as well. Fantastic. Overnight trade, made 111% because of the Nvidia spike. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about, everybody. If you know how to capture the volatility, you have a system to follow. With the right knowledge and guidance, you can do this for yourself. Okay, now Adrian as well, making about 16% on RCL. And again, Priscilla on Amazon one day, $150. Shafi's making about 300 for himself, 27%. At the same time, Amazon call 4%, 5%, very nice. Martha again day trade with Tesla, making some good returns. Okay, and then Shafi's again with his AMD call. Look at it go, 78%. Fantastic from this guy, one of our newest members in the community, everybody, right? One of our newest members in our community. This guy has done incredible. If you're in the community, you know how much his portfolio is up already. Okay, then we have Keith. Again, Keith has been consistent with Google, making about 7 to 3%. And everybody, this is what I'm talking about. Some of them who knew how to take advantage. Nvidia making 300% in one night. Guys, this is his biggest win ever. 5K. All right. My biggest profit for one contract for a long time. 5K, guys. How incredible is it? Because you know how to capture the volatility. In a time like Nvidia's earnings, he did a position. Okay. He did proper risk management. He didn't risk too much of his portfolio. But because he knew the right strategy to take, the right knowledge, the right guidance, in one night he made 350%. That is close to $5,000. Guys, how incredible is this? Because you know how to take advantage of the opportunity, you can make 5K in one night. This is literally some people's monthly, if not 2 months salary. Okay, this is some people's monthly and 2 months salary, but this guy has done it in one night for himself. Okay, over a 3-day period he held this, but literally, okay, he has just made his monthly or 2 month salary. And that's how incredible this type of trading can be. Okay, if you know how to take advantage of opportunities when they arise, you can capitalize on them. Okay, so guys, this is why it's important. If you've not joined our free Discord channel, then the time to do so is right now. Okay, firstly, on my left, I have this bit.ly/IWC Discord. The QR code is over here. This is our Discord channel where we post interesting updates, weekly market reviews on how the markets are going. Okay, now number 2, over here we have our Instagram page, bit.ly/IWC Insta. The QR code is over here. Okay, we can go ahead, scan the QR code. This is where we post our spotlight of the week, certain stocks that we are taking a look at for the markets. Okay, so I think it's pretty incredible. Again, go and check these 2 resources out. Okay, so with that, I come to the end of my weekly market review video. So again, take care, stay safe, and I will see all of you next week.